this core exercise, we want to do floor crunches. Key thing to point out here is we want to protect the head and neck. So when we put our hands in the right position, I like to have people cup over their ears. That way we're not trying to pull on that head and neck, which is a natural instinct that a lot of people do. So we don't stress pulling on that head and neck. And instead, we're going to have the hands over the ears. We're going to contract tight through the stomach, come up and squeeze, and then come back down to the floor in one steady motion. Okay, we're going to make sure that from the top of the head to the belly button, we're moving as one. Another nice pointer is to squeeze those glutes so you hold those hips nice and tight. Helps really solidify that core doing the work. For our lower body strength exercise, we're going to do alternating single leg glute bridges. So we're going to start lying on our back on the floor with those legs bent. Hands should be at your sides, preferably palms up. That way we're not pressing into the floor. We're going to lift those hips up as high as we can and keep them there. You're going to bring one leg up to a 45-degree angle, back down, switch legs. Alternate. I want you to try to press through the heel so we activate that hamstring. This upper body exercise is referred to as tricep dips. Chair in the house, bench in the house, whatever you can find that you can use to help with this, okay, is all you need. Start with those hands straight down from the shoulders, and you're going to slowly slide that butt off the edge of the chair or the bench. The key here is you should feel that chair or bench against your back, and when you're going to go down, you're not shrugging the shoulders. So focus on bending those elbows at 90, and then right back up. To make the workout a little bit harder, we can straighten those legs out, still stay back against the chair. This explosive power exercise is called frog hops. Again, focus on the squat. So we're going to start with those feet shoulder width apart. We're going to squat nice and deep until we can touch the floor with our fingertips. You're going to hop forward and keep those legs bent nice and soft. Forward one, backward one. Focus on a nice flat back, keeping those knees bent the whole time. Cardio today, we're going to do multi-directional jacks. So think traditional jumping jacks. We're going to change direction every time we go into that jack. The key here is soft feet, steady movement. Changing direction helps you work on balance and stability, and it definitely gets that heart rate up. Have some fun with this one. There is no set pattern. The key is moving in all different directions for the entire time allotted. We want to really break down the burpee correctly because a lot of times it's done incorrectly. The key to remember here is it is a squat. So we're going to start with those feet straight down from the armpits, squat till your hands touch the floor. You're going to kick back both legs at the same time where we activate the core. Right into that full push-up we've been practicing, explode back out. Now here we jump and bring those feet back up and back into a squat as we accelerate into a hop and ready to reload and go back down into the burpee. I want you to refer back to when we've done those abdominal planks. Push-ups are no more than an extension of an abdominal plank. Want to make sure we have a nice long line, We're working on letting those elbows bend at 90 degrees. Key note here is your body weight is out over in front of your hands. Your hands are actually directly in line with your shoulders, not out in front of your shoulders. And we're using that stomach to help pull everything up. We're going to start down in a good push-up position, weight transferred forward. You're going to take your hand, raise up and tap the opposite shoulder and alternate side to side. Your key here is not to twist too much at the waist. When you lift that hand, you should feel that core kick in. Nice and controlled is the way to go. We're going to work on our lateral explosive power and quickness with a little bit of stability involved in it. Now we're going to push off hard to the side, bending that knee so that weight transfer comes back to the other way. Again, a cue is, can I see your smiling face so I know you're bending your knee far enough to get down there? And going quicker. I want you to try to pause 1 full second before you push off and go to the other leg.